Alright, good morning. So welcome to another video. That feels funny. I'm committing to do all of this in one take. I'm not doing two takes. If I feel like I fuck up the first take, that's what I'm gonna go with. Anyways, here's the deal. I'm going duck hunting. It's just a bit before 6 right now. I have like an hour and 15 minutes before legal light. In this video, I'm going to try to show you what I do, but actually I think I'm probably mostly just going to talk you through the process of how to start duck hunting if you've never gone duck hunting before. I'm talking what licenses you need, everything from your gun license to your hunting license to your federal stamp, all of that shit. If you don't know what your federal stamp is, then this video will be good for you. I'm going to tell you some things that you might not know that you might not know. Hunting is weird like that. I'm a new hunter myself. I just started 3 years ago. But I'm just finding that there's always around a corner, there's something that I didn't know was there. And it can be frustrating, it's annoying, but yeah, so that's kind of how it is. You figure things out as you go. At least that's kind of what I've been trying to do. So yes, duck hunting is a fantastic thing to do. I can hear the birds in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go. It's pretty dark, so I'm not gonna film much now, but I'm just gonna go walk into the location and probably put some decoys on the water and then just sit down. Once I'm sitting down, I'll try to talk to you again. All right, bye. Okay, the decoys are set up. Now I'm gonna set up my bucket and just sit and wait. Okay, so we actually have just about half an hour of waiting time before legal light starts. So we're just gonna chill. Okay, so I am going to keep my flashlight off so the birds can come in and land, but I'm going to just talk about the things that you need before you even get on the water or get to your spot. So, first things first, you're going to need about 4 licenses. That's right, 4 licenses. So, the most obvious one is your gun license, other words known as your PEL. You need to take a course for this with AHIA. I won't try to spell the acronym because I always forget how the acronym is. It's like A-H-I-A-I. Fuck it. I'm not going to try to spell it. So, of course, you need your gun license. That's just almost an obvious one. Another bird just landed. Another thing that you might not know that you need is you need your hunter's education certificate. So your PEL is a once-in-a-lifetime thing if you renew it, and also your hunter's education certificate is also a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I don't think you need to renew it, but anyways, to get your hunter's education certificate, you just need to go online to, I think it's AHIA again. I'll be attaching links to all of this, and I'll be attaching screenshots to all of this. But yeah, your hunter's certificate is another course that you can do online from your home. It took me about a full day, and then I actually I did the test in the evening, but believe it or not, I actually failed the test the first time, so don't feel bad if you fail the test the first time. It's a bit of a process. If you do, you need to email them and they'll send you like a code for a redo, and that took a few days. So yeah, not ideal if you fail it, but it's also not the end of the world if you fail it, because you'll get multiple redos. Okay, after you have your gun license and your hunter's education certificate, you will need to then go online to your Alberta realm and purchase the appropriate duck hunting licenses. So firstly, well, not firstly, in no specific order, but you need your provincial hunting license, which is you can just go online and just buy it. Oh, some more ducks just landed. Those look bigger. Man, nothing's landed in the decoys yet, but ducks are landing, so this is good. Yeah, so you need your provincial hunting license. I'll attach a screenshot for that. And you need your federal duck license. This is otherwise known as your federal stamp. So it does come. Oh, a nice duck. I think it heard me. It does come with a literal stamp. I don't know if it's like valid for postage. I thought about trying to ship something with it, but I think you're actually required to have that stamp like with you on your body. And if that's the case, then I definitely have it with me. That's a fact. Also, some more mallards just landed. So it's not legal light yet, but I might want to start talking soon. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pause. I think we're about to see a beautiful sunrise. Look at this beautiful sunrise. Ain't that worth it? Just coming out here. It's just that in itself is one of the reasons I come out here. Okay, so we've talked about the 4 licenses that you need. Your gun license, your hunter's education certificate, your provincial duck or provincial waterfowl license, and your federal waterfowl license. Once you have those 4 licenses, your next step is to figure out where to go, which is also half the battle, or it's a lot of it. So basically, you have 2 options in this regard. You have public land and private land. Okay? So each comes with their pros and cons. One of the pros about public land is that you can just go. You don't need permission to go on a hunt there. If you pull up to your public land and there's a vehicle already there or a few vehicles already there, it's common etiquette to find another spot. Those people have that spot for the day and they got there first, and first come, first serve. That's typically what I, as a fisherman, as a fly fisherman, try to do out of respect, and I hope that gets paid forward. And I hope people do that to me. One of the cons about public land is that oftentimes there will be cars there. There will be other people hunting it. It's kind of like the first, it's just like the easiest option because you don't need to knock on doors and ask permission. Another con with public land is that if you're fishing, but I know this video is about duck hunting, sometimes the spot can be a little bit blasted out in duck hunting terms. Like people could have shot there the day before. I just see some geese up there. They're not coming my way. Okay. So yeah, That's public land. And then I'll break down public land into a few different sections too, because of course there's crown land. There's different types of public land. There's crown land. There's crown land is typically green on the map. There's ACA sites, that's Alberta Conservation Association sites. They buy land and they classify it as public, which is nice. Oh, a little teal came in, but I don't really want to shoot no teals. No, they're just too small for me. I really just want some mallards. Anyways, where was I? He landed over there. This is challenging, trying to talk and trying to watch for ducks at the same time. It's kind of fun though. And yeah, you don't need to watch this video. You can skip it if it's too much talking. Probably will be. But anyways, okay, fucking public land. Yeah, there's crown land, there's ACA sites, there's also DU sites. DU stands for Ducks Unlimited. They kind of, in the same way that the ACA buys property to just allow hunters to hunt and to conserve like wetland environment, Ducks Unlimited does the same thing. There's lots of Ducks Unlimited sites that you can go to. That's actually what I'm on right now. I am on a Ducks Unlimited site. So I did not need to ask permission. I just came out here and I was the first car out here. It's a pretty rural spot though, so I haven't seen any foot traffic from other hunters, so could be the only one here this year. Yeah, and there's also grazing leases. Some grazing leases require you to ask permission, some don't. The best resource I could recommend for you to find public land or private land in general, I highly recommend the iHunter app. I'm not sponsored by it. I'm sponsored by no one, literally. But yeah, the iHunter app is what I use to navigate land, just in general, to find who owns what. And yeah, okay, now let's talk about private land, because I fuck with private land. You know what I mean? Like, private land is my go-to typically, especially around my neighborhood, which is Forestburg, Alberta. That's where I live. I hunt a lot of private land. Oh, I think there might be some ducks. Fuck. Oh. I'm gonna take one. Man, I missed 3 times. Oh, some more. Hang on. Damn it, that was a green-head mallard. I really wanted that, and I just kind of spooked it as I reached for my gun, and it jumped off, and I tried to shoot it, and I just missed, and I shot it again, and I just missed, and so anyways, do not take shooting advice from me. That is a fact. But yeah, okay, I'm just gonna chill for a sec, watch for birds. Okay, so we covered that there's private land and public land. Both have their pros and cons. If you feel comfortable knocking on doors, private land is typically lit. You know what I mean? It's typically way lit. For fishing, for everything. There's just oftentimes less pressure on private land, as you can imagine, because, just a lot of people don't like knocking on doors and talking to people. A lot of people have anxiety doing that. I know I did when I started, but after doing it, there's a geese landing over there. After doing it many times, it gets easier. It gets a lot easier. But yeah, so once you have some land that you know you can access, you're allowed to access, you're going to want to find birds. Yeah, this is another part of the puzzle. After you have land, once you get land, there might even be no birds on it. So it's never that easy, you know what I mean? Okay, so yeah, you're going to want to find birds. If there's birds on where you're looking, on the pond or the field. So I haven't done much field hunting. I've done a few shoots with friends, but I'm kind of more set up for that water, like that. Like classic duck hunts. Just try to find a spot that has a lot of birds on it. A lot of birds consistently, of course. And then, I would say if you got that, you got land, you find a spot where there's birds on it, I would say just go for it. If you got all your licenses, just get in there. If you're by a pond, you'll need some waders. You'll need like a dozen decoys. Just go for some mallards. Bring your shotgun with you and just sit there. That's what I did. And I was lucky. My very first solo hunt ever, I shot my limit in just like 2 hours. It was fantastic. I haven't shot my limit like that since that one day, since my first duck hunt. But duck hunting is very gear heavy, and it's kind of a struggle too. It's like, especially if you're doing a puddle hunt, just mucking through the mud. The mud itself is difficult. It gets in your gear, it gets in your hands, it gets on everything. It's hard getting there, it's hard beating through the bush. It's just a challenge the entire time. And you gotta wake up at like 4 a.m. to get out there, sometimes earlier. It's just crazy how it does not sound appealing, but it's a lot of fucking fun. And there's something about the challenge that, like, I don't know, it's, you kind of enjoy it. At least I know a lot of people do, myself included. And just once you're on the water, you just wait. Okay, here's another thing. The wind plays an important role in how the ducks land in your decoys. And basically, I went to a Delta 101 course and I just learned this. So I don't have like a lot of science behind it, but I just know that you want to be facing the direction that the wind is flowing. So if the wind is going west, you want to be set up on the east side of the lake, looking west. If the wind is blowing north, you want to be set up on the south side of the lake, looking north. So I could think of an easier way to say all of that. But yeah, you want to be looking the same way. Fuck. I don't even have it very simple in my head. But yeah, basically you just gotta know that. If the wind is blowing west, then go to the opposite side of the lake. Go to the east side of the lake. That way you'll be staring with the wind. And what that does is that the birds birds always land into the wind. So if you have your decoys, they'll just land into the wind. Just do it. Don't even ask any questions. If you're like Isaac, how does that work? I'm just like, don't even comment. Just be like, okay, got it. I'm gonna do it. And then just, yeah, don't even ask me, because I don't even really know why. But yeah, ducks always land into the wind, and it sure is helpful when that works and that happens. And they just like, yeah, they'll kind of like hover above the water for a second, and that's like a prime shot to prime time to shoot them. Okay, I'm gonna go again. Dang, while I was changing out the decoys, some ducks came in, or they tried to came in. That always happens, right whenever you're walking around. Okay, sorry I didn't get the shot on camera, but it's a very nice Drake mallard, and it landed perfectly in the middle of the decoys. Its breast was right up, just hovered there for a second. Took a shot. First shot didn't absolutely kill it, but I knocked it, and I took another shot to kill it. But yeah, this is a beautiful Drake mallard. Exactly what I've been after today. So this is great. I'm gonna try to get a few more. So there's really nothing moving right now. So I'm just gonna lie down and take a nap. And yeah, peace out. All right, I was taking a nap. Oh, it's trying to get away. I low shot a goose. I think I got him good now. Oh, he's still flopping. I can get him though. Okay. All right. Sorry, big dog. We're gonna put you down. I know. Okay. There. Oh, fuck, I hate doing that. Oh, no way. Holy shit. It's got a band. Holy shit, it's got a band. This is my first ever band. That's insane. I am so pumped. Man, I did him dirty. But I definitely got that band. That is so sick. I gotta take a video with my phone. Okay, so I am hella pumped. It's got that band, you know? Damn, first band for me. That is fire. Don't even know how to report it, but I guess I'll just go to like the website, www.reportband.gov, and I'll just call, and I'll just do that. Maybe when I get back into better reception. But wow, this is the goose. It's a silly goose. No, it's a speckle belly. I shot him low right as I was waking up from a nap, which is kind of funny. I was full on asleep right there. Then I heard some geese coming just low. And so I opened my eyes, and yeah, there was a few just about to come over me. So my gun was like on my chest, on my stomach. So I just, bam, pop. He came down, and now I got the band. Now I got the band. Okay, well, okay, well, all right, well, I think I'm gonna call it. Gonna pack my shit up and, head to the car. I got a band that is like the sweetest thing ever. So I am very stoked about that. And yeah, actually only 2 ducks. Yeah, so not very many ducks, but oh well.